If you've just bought the DJI Osmo 360, then in this video I'm going to tell you how to get started. Let's start with the battery. In order to insert your battery, you need to slide this door open here. It slides across and down like so, opens up that, and then the battery is like this. And what you need to do is face this part of the battery here, and it will go in like that. You hear kind of a clicking sound, and then all you do is shut the door. Shut it like that, and you are ready to go. To turn on your DJI Osmo 360, all you do is press and hold this button here, and it will turn on. It will turn on quite quickly, and now you can see the screen. We have two buttons on the Osmo 360. This button here is the record button. If you press this, it will start recording, and then on the other side here we have a square button. This button will flip from front facing to back facing. If you want to remove the side door in order to attach an external microphone, all you need to do is push this down and across, open it up like that, and then turn it away from yourself, twist and pull, and it will come off. The best way to reattach it is to take it like this, put it all the way to the top, make sure it's in line with the bar, and then you'll hear a clicking sound, and then you just shut it simply like that, and then it is shut again. You'll get a lens cover with your Osmo 360. All you do with that is just clip it on over the top like that, and this will protect your lens. Well, but it will protect both lenses when it's in your pocket or in your bag or whatever you want to do. It won't protect this part. The Osmo 360 does come with a little pouch, a little traveling pouch, and you can fit this in here like this. If you just put that in, it is a bit of a tight squeeze, but it will zip up. So here is a bit of an added layer of protection for when you're traveling. If you want to have your Osmo 360 in that will protect the screen here, so you can put that in like that and just put it back in your bag. If you want to mount your Osmo 360, this comes with the Adventure combo, and you can mount it like so. It just clips on magnetically to the bottom like the DJI Action 5 mount. In order to release it, all you do is press these two side buttons and it will come off like that. When you turn on your DJI Osmo 360, this is the first screen you'll get. There are a number of different icons. In the top right hand corner we have the battery level. It currently says 64, so that's my current battery percentage. Down below that we have the options for Pro and the options to turn Pro on or off. Pro's not turned on when it's like that, but if you press that and it turns yellow, then you turn Pro on. Then you can mess around with the settings, the exposure, the white balance, the anti-motion blur, the colour, the endurance. You can turn endurance mode on or off, which apparently is a battery saving, but it won't work in the current mode that I've got it on. You can change the microphone settings from channel stereo to mono, and you can change the wind noise reduction from off, smart, standard or high. I'll just put it as standard. Then in the bottom we have the bottom right hand corner, we have a symbol which is a reverse symbol, so it'll either flip between the front screen, so that's facing me, or the back screen. Here we have the current settings. If you swipe this up, you can change the settings. Here we have the current mode that we're in, which is panoramic video mode. If you press this button here, the playback button, then you can view your videos. And then in the top left hand corner here, we have how long we can record. So currently I can record for 1 hour and 21 minutes. If you want to change the resolution in the current mode you're in, you would click on this at the bottom, and then you can change it here. So we can go 8K from 24 FPS all the way up to 50 FPS. We can do 6K from 24 FPS all the way up to 60 FPS. We can do 4K at 100 FPS in panoramic mode. So I'm going to change it back to 8K 25. That's what I had it at before. And we can change the angle as well. So I've got it at wide. You can have standard, dual, wide, or ultra wide. If you want to change the mode that you're currently in, click on this icon here. The modes we have in 360 mode are panoramic photo, panoramic video, super night, selfie mode, vortex, time lapse. Then you can go to single lens mode, and you have photo, or video, or boost video. If you want to see the videos that you've currently recorded, all you do is click on this symbol here and it will show you the videos that you've recorded. Let's talk a little bit about the modes. So panoramic photo is going to use both lenses in the panoramic photo mode. Panoramic video is going to give you a 360 video and it will work whilst attached to the selfie stick. Super night is going to make things stand out at night time. Selfie mode is going to try and put you in the middle of the picture at all times, so you don't have to concentrate that much about what you're doing, especially good if you're vlogging. So in vortex mode, it's where you can have the Osmo 360 and you swing it around and it's going to capture both sides and you can use that to get like a spinning shot. Time lapse is going to do a 360 time lapse. You can choose which direction and you can change the settings as well. Now let's have a look at the first page of the settings menu. If you scroll down from the top, it'll bring up the settings menu and we have 8 different icons to choose from. Now if we click on this top left icon, that is going to save my current settings, but you can create a custom profile and you can choose kind of what profiles you want. So you could choose this one, time lapse 8K 2 minutes 10 seconds, and confirm that and have that as a preset profile. Quick switch is the second button here, and that is if you press this on the side quickly, it's going to give you some options here. So at the moment we've got panoramic photo or panoramic video, but you can change the quick shot settings. If you scroll down here, you can have it as a voice prompt. Well, voice prompt is enabled. It's currently set at panoramic photo and panoramic video, but you can change super night, selfie mode, vortex, hyperlapse, time lapse. Then you could have single lens mode as well, front lens, single lens video, front lens, single lens boost. So there's a lot of different options you can choose from for the quick switch. The third option on the top is the mic button. If you click onto that, it'll bring up this option that says wireless microphone TX1 and TX2. And if you click into that, it will say power on Osmo audio and pair. And all you would do is turn on your DJI mic or DJI mic mini, hold down the linking button, and it will connect with this and start flashing and it will connect. The fourth option you have on here on the right is the settings icon. So in here we have snapshot, screen off when record, auto power off, always on display, LED, bitrate, USB mode, built-in mic audio backup, Bluetooth remote controller, wireless collection, naming management, horizon calibration, language, date and time, factory reset, device info, and compliance info. Moving on to the bottom left, we have the orientation lock button, so you can turn orientation lock on or off. The next button is the screen lock button, and you can just lock the screen using that. Then you have to swipe to unlock it. The next button we have is the editing assistant. You can turn the editing assistant on or off. So if you click on that, it will show you this message. It will say, when enabled, tap once in Mimo app to lock focus on subject and quickly compose shot, but power consumption will be increased, leading to short-term battery life. So you can turn that on or off. I'll have it off for the moment. The final icon on the first page in the bottom right is the gesture control. Now you can turn gesture control on or off. In order to turn it on, you would click this button here, and then it will show you the different options that you have. So you can have different options for take photo, start recording, stop recording, and it will show you the gesture. It can be recognized within range. So if you move the hand up within 2 meters, it will start recording, stop recording, and do that. So you can turn that on or off. It's a very useful feature if you are having the camera a bit away from you. Moving on to the second menu option. In the top left hand corner we have the screen protectors. Currently set to off because I don't have any screen protectors on, but if you click into this, it will tell you the lens protection mode. So if you have transparent lens protectors on, you can click this function and it will adjust the video, so it's kind of taking those into account, but at the moment you don't need those on because we don't have them on. The second option on the top right is voice control. Now if you activate this, you can choose the language at first. It's in Chinese at the moment, so I need to change that to English, and then the voice of commands, it will tell you have start recording, start recording, stop recording, take photo, and then it will do it like it's just done it there. It will do it for you. Stop recording, and it will stop. So if you say start recording, it will start, and if you say stop recording, it will stop. So a very useful option again if you don't want to be touching the camera. However, you can turn this on and off. Go back into there, turn it off, and you can turn that off like so. Third option on the top right is timer shooting. Now you can toggle this on or off, and then you can choose to record at a preset time. So the mode options are panoramic video, time-lapse, single lens video, or single lens boost video. And then we can choose the time. So we could set it for an hour's time. And then we could choose the duration, how long that's going to be. So you can choose 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, or 5 hours. And we can choose if it's going to repeat as well. So it could repeat every day. So if you wanted to get a time lapse of the sunrise, you could use this, and it'd be a really good way to do it. The fourth icon on the right hand side on the top is grid mode. If you choose this, there are a couple of different options. I don't have a grid currently turned on, but we can have a grid, we can have a diagonal grid, or we can have a grid and diagonal. So if you put the grid on, it looks like that. If you put the diagonal on, it looks like that. If you want the grid and diagonal, it looks like that. The bottom left option is an option to connect wireless earbuds. I haven't tried this myself, but you can connect wireless earbuds to it. So you could connect, I'm guessing, Apple or Google earbuds and connect them to it. The next option along is the brightness button. So you can adjust the brightness from right the way down the bottom to right the way at the top. The brighter the camera and the brighter the screen, the more battery is going to be used. So if you want to save some battery, you can turn that down. The next icon across we have is the storage. Now it's going to tell you the internal storage that it has. It has 84 gigabytes of 105.6 gigabytes used. Then it's going to tell you the SD card that I have in as well. So you can use both. It's currently using the internal, but you can switch to the SD card. You can click that as well. So you have the option to format the internal storage, or you can format the SD card. The final option we have is the volume button. So you can have sounds set to high, medium, or low, or you can mute the sounds. Personally, I prefer to mute them because this clicking sound is really annoying after a while. On the bottom of the Osmo 360, you have the mount, and you also have a 1/4 inch screw. So you can mount it directly to a 1/4 inch screw, or you can mount it using the mounting option if you want to. So using this here, you could attach it like that, but if you wanted to, you can just take this off, unclip that, and then just attach it directly to a 1/4 inch screw if you wanted to do it that way, which is very useful and very handy to have.